Polishdceo. I am back with another video. So as y'all can tell, back in the lab, Shay's over there wrapping soap. We have missed her. How long have you been gone? You've been gone for a minute. She's been gone for a minute. But anyway, today, y'all already know we are getting ready for the body collection, which drops on tomorrow. So it's gonna drop tomorrow, Saturday at 12 midnight. So right now I'm actually making body butter that goes with the body collection. It comes with, of course, y'all already know, a body oil, body wash, and a body butter. So like I said, today I'm going to be making the body butter. So I just wanted to show you guys how I actually make the body butter. Yeah, so let's get started. So first what I'm doing is getting some hot water, and I'm taking my bowl and putting it inside the hot water. This is how I am going to melt my shea butter. So once you get that situated, you want to go ahead and put your shea butter in the saucepan. Your heat doesn't have to be on high. It just needs to be high enough or hot enough to where it will actually melt the shea butter. You don't want to have it too high so that it will burn the butter. So you just want to let it sit and melt. It doesn't have to be on high because you want to make sure you don't burn it, but you want to keep it at least on medium and stir occasionally. So I did add more shea butter to my mixture so that we can make a larger quantity. So the butter is starting to melt, so you want to take your spatula and stir it so that those other pieces can get hot as well. Right now that the butter is completely melted, you want to go ahead and add your soft or liquid oils. This is a mixture of like vitamin E oil, sweet almond oil, olive oil mixture that I use for my body butters. I'm actually going to go ahead and put the pigment in. I know some people put their pigment and fragrance and everything in at the end, but I'm going to go ahead and put that in and stir. So I ended up adding more pigment of blue because I was using a flip-flop kind of color and a blue color because I wanted it to be like a shimmer, a nice little shimmer blue. Unfortunately, when I added it in, the shimmer and everything didn't show as well as it is showing on the camera. Look at that. That is so freaking pretty, y'all. But unfortunately, it didn't show up like that. It actually ended up turning a different color blue. But I'm going to go ahead and add that to my shea butter. So I'm going to remove the butter from the heat and push it over to the side so that I'm able to go ahead and add my pigment and my other oils in. You want to make sure that this is off of the heat when you are doing this. Make sure that you are getting a good stir. As you can see, some of the pigment is still stuck down in the plastic container, but you want to make sure you are getting all of that out and mixing it into the shea butter really, really well. Once you are done mixing the mixture, you want to go ahead and pop it in the refrigerator for about 30 to 45 minutes, depending on how hard or soft you would like your body butter to be. So now that we have our blue or sweet escape mixture already made, I'm going to go ahead and make the unscented. This will not have any pigment in it, so it will be its natural color. So I'm pretty much just going through the same steps as we did before. And like I said, this one won't have any color. So once I add my additional oils in, it will just be that basic color. And it won't have any fragrance in it either. So we just want to mix that as well and go ahead and pop it in the fridge again for about 30 to 40 minutes. After about 45 minutes, this is what the Sweet Escape blue color looks like. And if you have seen my vlog, girl, you already know the blender or the electric mixer that I want, but I don't have it today. So I am going to use my hand mixer, and I'm going to use it on 5-speed. Now, I did add more of my soft oils than I originally wanted to, but I do like how it actually turned out. It is a softer body butter. It's not really thick, but you'll see what I'm saying in the end. So I'm going to take my hand blender and just mix and blend very well. I actually mixed, I think, for about 30 to 45 minutes. So once you have blended to the consistency that you would like your body butter, which is what I am showing here, I've already taken my spatula and gotten all of the butter from the edges of the bowl and mixed it in really well. And I do really like the consistency. Like I said, it is a little runny. It's a lot thinner than what I thought it was going to be and what I have made before. But I like this consistency. I did end up adding more pigment because I wanted it to be darker blue, just like the body wash. But unfortunately, for some reason, the mica, I ended up using a liquid, and neither one of them really turned it another color. So I was just kind of thrown off by that. But I did just keep it this nice light blue color, which it turned out good. Now you want to take your cookie baking sheets, and I'm actually going to put these inside of my piping bag. I love this method because it does keep the piping bag clean. The only thing you'll have to clean will be the piping bag tip. So what we're going to do is go ahead and put our butter into this paper, and we're going to fold it and put it into the piping bag. The great thing too that I love about this method is that it doesn't have to be all fancy. It doesn't have to be rolled up in a specific way. I just rolled it up and cut the ends of the paper so that it would slide right into my bag. Now that I have filled my piping bag, I'm going to take my butter jar and I'm going to go ahead and start to fill it. I'm pretty much just going around the jar and putting a little dollop in the middle so that it will cover that middle part, so you won't have any extra room in the middle part of the butter. Like I said, with this consistency, it did turn out just a little bit more runny than what I would have liked, but it was still firm enough to actually hold the shape of the piping bag tip. Now I'm just pretty much taking the extra that we have left over, and I am using the same Reynolds sheet, and I'm going to slide it back into the piping bag and finish piping this jar. So this is how the butters turned out. I think they are stunning. So now that I'm done with the sweet escapes, I'm just cleaning off my working area, and I'm going to go ahead and blend and pipe the unscented ones. So this is how the unscented one looks. It actually looks like whipped cream, like I really want to eat it. This is how they both look, you guys. I am really satisfied with my body butters. I hope you guys shop the body collection on tomorrow. And thank you guys so much for watching.